Okay, so I'm making the video a bit different format today. I just want to go over briefly about me, my life, my story, and why I joined this cohort. So I'm using my lunchtime instead of using my morning time videos to record this. And I also want to change the scenery. And of course, as I'm sitting here, there's people walking by. Anyways, let me just dive real quick into it. My name is Sarah Araya. I currently live in Los Angeles, California, and have been since the pandemic from 2021. I'm originally from the Northwest. I'm from Seattle, Washington. I was born in Seattle, but I was raised in our South in a much smaller town. And yeah, I was raised in a very small rural town in the Northwest. And I believe that shaped a lot of how I see kind of things and see the world and my worldview of being raised in a more smaller town and more in nature. So that's kind of like a little bit of my upbringing. I grew up with my mom and my stepdad. They're both military, so I grew up in a very strict household. And I had my three brothers. I have two older brothers and one little brother. And all of which have, well, my little brother still lives in the Northwest in the Seattle area, and I currently live here in Los Angeles. My other brothers live in New York. So there's that. My mom currently lives in New York herself. And yeah, the reason why I joined this cohort was really just to get my life started. I just turned 36 back in June, so I'm in my mid 30s, entering my late 30s. And I felt like this was the year that I really wanted to just change my career trajectory, my life. It was around a little, maybe this time last year, that I really started to look more into just having my own business, owning my own business, transitioning out of the career I'm in now, which is IT. I work corporate IT, and I have been for almost a decade now. My last two positions, other than the one I'm working now, was in cybersecurity, and I have a master's in cybersecurity and information assurance, so I have a lot of experience there as well. A lot of people ask me, why would you leave IT? And the IT industry for the past couple years have been going through a lot of changes that aren't so stable and secure anymore as it used to be prior, like 5-10 years prior, 20 years prior. IT was a very stable, very lucrative career field, and now, as of recently, post-pandemic, it's not really the case anymore. So that's one of the major pushes that's kind of getting me out of that. And I'm just tired generally of working in the office, the 9-to-5 job, the corporate atmosphere. Not having your own career in your own hands is really what got me motivated to just work for myself on my own. I've been laid off 3 times in the past 6 years, and I'm just kind of tired of having everything dictate for me. Having a manager dictate my career, HR, having people in just various, I guess, outside of my control, pretty much, like different people and different groups outside of my control dictating my fate in terms of my career and the money I make and what I do, and so on and so forth. So I'm like, let me just start my own business. And for years I've been bodybuilding. I started competing in bodybuilding after many years of just working out and weight training myself. So after I would say about like 5-6 years of weight training, just for hobby and lifestyle purposes and getting myself in shape, I decided to compete in 4 bodybuilding bikini shows. So if you know anything about the bodybuilding world, bikini is one of the smallest women's divisions. They have a newer division called Fit Model, which is even smaller than bikini and more entry level. But I competed in different shows, and I always had my friends and family say, why don't you just become a personal trainer and own your own personal training business or work for a gym? I never thought that was a possibility because I didn't think it was a solid career move to do. I thought IT and working corporate jobs were safer at the time, and this was, prior to the pandemic. So, then I just thought it was just a smarter move to stay in corporate America and just work my way up there and climb the ladder. Climbed the ladder a little bit, got laid off 3 times, and now here I am. So this is my story. I'm so glad to meet the rest of the ladies in the cohort. I added a few people on my YouTube channel already, and I want to add more. Anybody who I missed over the past week that posted their channels, I'm going to go back again and just add you guys on there and just be more of a contributor to other people's posts and supporting other people in the group in the cohort. I'm very happy to have found Renee's channel a few months back, and just hearing someone else say the same thing I've been thinking for years really validated me. It made me believe that I'm on the right path, and I'm so glad to share this with other women who think the same way. So that's all I want to come on here and say right now. This is very brief. I was going to make it much longer, but I recorded a few days ago a 40-minute video of myself, but it didn't work out. the recording didn't end up going through and I ended up losing that footage. So I'm like, oh my god, let me just do something quicker and more reprised, and later on if I want to do something more in depth I can make a secondary video. But that's just it. I'm on my lunchtime. I'm just taking my walk right now and taking a little break for my walk. And yeah, I'm hopefully going forward, I'm going to start posting a lot more on my fitness. Like I said before, I'm a personal trainer. I'm actually going to start my second job working at a gym. It's a local YMCA, so it's very small. It's not like a big box gym or anything like that. It's just a very small local gym that's in my town, or in the neighborhood I am in Los Angeles that I go to, and it's a few blocks down the road for me from my apartment, so it's very convenient for me to go to and back from there in terms of work. And I'm just excited to start my fitness career and help out people who may need it, and just share my expertise. But I definitely want to do a lot of fun challenges. This fall I'm planning on a fun weight loss challenge, you know, that I want to set for myself and other people who want to join me, while I'm embarking on competing again, because I am trying to compete back on stage again to do bikini shows. I already bought my really expensive bikini suit and my little pair of heels to go with it, and I'm going to start going back with practice posing and posting up my progress pictures every day or every week, and show my posing routine, and hopefully show off the bikini I'm going to wear on stage again. So I'm very excited for this fall. I also am going to start working with a bodybuilding coach, and she's a great coach, and I've been following her career, and she's a professional bodybuilder in bikini herself, so she's very knowledgeable on that. So just I want to share the whole process with the people and bring them into my transformation and journey myself for the summer, which is going to hopefully lead into a really good fall and winter season. So that is it. That's all I want to share for right now. I'll think of something else for tomorrow, and I'll be excited to be a part of the cohort tomorrow's meeting, and you know, finish up whatever little homework assignments I have to do before then. So that is my story, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and I cannot wait to see everyone tomorrow.